Looks like I was wrong. She didn't want to kill Tenma after all.
Yeah, because she's fucking crazy and obsessed with him. She wants that dick. She wants that Tenma dick. Okay, that's all it is. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Monster. Episode 24. Yes, I actually know what episode we're on this time. Don't worry, I'm prepared this time. Last time on, it was a very Ava-centric episode. Surprising, considering I still have no idea what they're going to do with Ava. Considering how much screen time she gets, I mean, it's just kind of weird how she's constantly, well, maybe not constantly, but she's definitely getting a lot of screen time, but she's not doing anything. She's not necessarily working for Johan or Tenma's ally, or it's just kind of weird. Lunge, for instance, is one thing because he's like a police officer, like he's actually following the case and stuff. But Ava's just kind of weird and crazy, and just insane and kind of a stalker. I mean, that's kind of what the last episode was. We saw that Ava spent a lot of time following Tenma around secretly, being a really creepy stalker. But more importantly, we learned that Ava was there that one time when we saw Johan, when Tenma saw Johan. Ava was also there, and they made eye contact, which means Johan knows that Ava was there, which means Ava might be a loose end. There was also the question of why would maybe Ava doesn't have enough information, but the question was like, why would Ava still think that Tenma was the murderer if she literally saw Johan, right? If she literally saw someone else there, why would she think that Tenma is the killer? Still, that was like my one question of like that event when Ava saw Johan coming down the steps and stuff. That event happened before Ava went to Lunge and was like, "Oh my god, I need you to catch Tenma now. He's the one who killed my parent." You know, like some weird stuff going on, but I guess we'll see. Oh, we still follow Ava, okay? Oh right, I completely forgot because it's been a while, honestly. Right, Ava met fucking what's his name, Alfredo. Albedo, something, the guy who works for Johan, supposedly. And they slept together. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you now." Obviously, I don't think Ava's gonna die here. Because, I mean, why would they just show her so much if she was gonna die so early?
Guess I'll have to kill you.
Guess I'll have to kill you. You saw Johan? Guess I'll have to kill you. But did Johan ask you to kill her? Especially if they made eye contact. And if you know about this, and Johan didn't kill her, huh? Maybe Johan has a plan for her. Who knows? Put the gun down, you're not gonna kill her.
Guess I've seen something that I wasn't supposed to see. I'm thinking it was that sweet-looking blonde boy I saw in Dusseldorf a year ago. Because I've seen Johan, this is how it ends up. That's how it works with you. It was dark and raining when I heard those 3 gunshots. I was there alone and got scared, so I ran away. At the time, I was pretty certain it was Tenma who'd been shot dead. But the next day, there was this big article in the newspaper saying that a man named Junkers had been found dead in the same location and that he'd been shot 3 times. So then that boy did it, didn't he? Might want to rethink pulling that trigger. If you kill me, you'll never get what you really want. That
Which
photograph you've been looking for, the one of Johan as a young boy. Let me tell you what will happen if you do decide to kill him.
Interesting. So his job, I guess, is going around finding pictures of Johan? Is Johan like going around trying to erase any evidence of his existence or something?
If I die, I've arranged for that photo you want so much to be delivered directly to the BKA. If you want to see that photograph, you need to tell me exactly where Tenma can be found.
Why? Legitimately, why?
Just what is so funny?
Your whole body's quivering. You talk tough, but your legs are shaking so hard you can barely stand. You really do amuse me. I'll tell you where he is.
So what is Tenma up to now?
Oh, he's still working as a doctor, but our friend has gone underground.
Where is he?
There's this older guy in Hanover who was the #2 man in a certain organized crime family. Well, this guy's boss kind of freaked out and put out a hit on him, but the job got botched. The guy got all shut up, but he didn't die. So Tenma's at this remote alpine estate patching him up. It's up on a mountain near Fusen.
Of men and dining.
That country clinic was pathetic, but the masterful skills you possess allowed you to save my life.
Maybe. The one bullet just grazed your head, and the other one went into your leg and passed through cleanly. Just be thankful it didn't catch your femoral artery. To be honest, you were quite lucky.
Right.
Alrighty, guys, lunch is served.
What the fuck is this guy
That
still
smells
doing here?
good, Hector.
I'm not gonna lie. My question remains, like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Legitimately. Beyond Tenma, I mean. Why is the kid here? I don't know. Just likes Tenma, follows him around. Tenma allows it. Okay. Why is the thief guy here? I don't know. Just follows him around. Tenma allows it. It's like... why? I mean, the kid I can maybe kind of understand, even though I don't understand Tenma's choice to keep him around. I think if he was actually a smart person, he would be like, hey, this is way too dangerous and there's no way I'm taking a kid with me, right? But on the other hand, like, what the fuck is this thief guy doing? Why is he here? I don't know. You know, that's like the one thing, I guess, that I just don't get with this show sometimes. Whatever, bro. And let me guess, he introduced himself as Dr. Tenma again, didn't he? You know, I will never let this go. Literally never. Okay? Until he starts calling himself something else, I will never let this go. I mean, you're literally wanted throughout the entire fucking country. Your name and your face are both plastered through the fucking newspapers. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm Dr. Tenma, sure. Come on, bro. I'm surprised that at this point, there's even people who don't recognize him. At this point.
When you sit down to eat, this is how it should be. What a waste. All my life, everything I did was to make money. But while I was earning all those millions, I lost things much more valuable. Both of my parents and my only brother disowned me. Even my wife and son were murdered. I always wanted to live peacefully and dine like we're doing right now.
Yeah, I always wanted to live peacefully, but, you know, I went down a dark path and I started murdering people and I started doing organized crime and, you know, and then I killed some people and then I, you know, did some, you know, child human trafficking and, you know, one thing led to another and then I, you know, took some women and I did some bad things to the women and you know, and then you know, but all I really wanted was to just have a life in peace and live with a normal family and you know, help my family and my parents and like, shut the fuck up, bro. Maybe, sure, yeah, you have some regrets now of the way you behaved and the type of life you led, but it's way too late now. Don't lie to yourself and say that that wasn't what you wanted at the time. You know, if I committed a crime, like I stole, like I robbed a bank or something, I would say, yeah, I wanted to do it at that time. Yeah, 20 years later, I might be like, that was a mistake, right? Probably shouldn't have done that. I hurt people in the process. Probably shouldn't have done that. I regret that. At least own up to your mistakes, right? Don't say like, this is what I always wanted. Nah. That's not how it works. Just own up to your
Money
mistakes.
can really change the way people act. Allow me to share a good example with you. 5 years ago, a covert banking organization was formed to facilitate the underground funds flowing throughout Germany. What these guys pulled off was absolutely amazing. Within days of the dirty money flowing in through shady companies, it would come out the other side perfectly clean.
Ah, a money laundering operation.
Exactly. On top of that, this organization functioned in many ways like a real bank, making loans and investing in speculative transactions. And it grew unbelievably fast. In 5 short years, they'd made a fortune.
Hot damn!
But that all changed this year because
When the
man
Fire
who'd been
Nation
running the
attacked.
show suddenly vanished. He hasn't been seen in months, and no one knows where he went. Guess what happened then? All of it fell apart. The entire operation imploded. The associates that remained started fighting over who would get what was left and who would be in charge. The entire operation disappeared. If only they'd been sensible and talked things out while sharing a fine dinner. I'm quite sure he's still alive. In fact, he might even be posing as a student somewhere.
A student?
That's right. I forgot to tell you. I left out something important. According to my sources, the guy who created that money laundering organization 5 years ago was just a kid. 15 years old.
Oh my god.
It's as if he was conducting his own experiment to see how adults deal with money. As though he were a child playing around with a line of ants.
Where was all this? Do you know where this covert banking operation was based?
The organization was headquartered in Dusseldorf, but the kid at the top was constantly on the move. He controlled the entire operation from wherever he was, you know?
And did anybody figure out the last place that he was seen before he disappeared?
That's all the details I know, but I heard right after their young boss went missing, all of his money-hungry underlings went rushing to Munich.
To Munich, eh? You still think there are people out there who want to do you harm? Are you planning to live the rest of your life in fear? Hiding behind a bodyguard?
Just go to a different country. Especially if you have money. Or, you know, at least some money. Just go to a different country, set up some sort of fake identity, and buy yourself a small place, you know, next to some beach, and then just live out your days. Maybe get like a nice lady from, like a local lady in your life, and so on and so forth, right?
Helmut has been with me for a very long time
Who?
indeed.
Helmut?
Go ahead, son. Go and get Helmut. Go and tell him that his duties as my bodyguard are over. He's the only one.
He's gonna die. His duties as my bodyguard are over. Dude, either the bodyguard's gonna kill him, or once the bodyguard leaves, then he dies. Because he let his bodyguard go.
Have him come here so we can discuss our future at this table.
Okay. Fucking Alberto. What? I don't remember his name. Well, he did.
Mr. Helmut! Lunch time!
Helmut.
I want you to come up
Still
and join us.
one of the stupidest names I've ever seen. Okay, she's
Tenma's
also
right
there.
up there in the mountain villa. You do want to kill him, don't you?
Why though? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, she's obviously obsessed with Tenma, but like, first off, there's no evidence at all that Tenma killed your fucking father, right? Secondly, now that you have evidence, most likely that Tenma did not kill that guy in that abandoned house or whatnot that, you know, where you saw Johan at, you should know that, oh, most likely Tenma was telling the truth, that he did not kill the doctor, your father, right? So it's like, I don't know. Like, there's no evidence. What? Like, just because you assume or think that maybe he did, like, that's not the truth. It's just weird to me that she's so obsessed with him that just completely ignores any lack of evidence.
Is something the matter?
That was a security breach signal from Helmut.
Huh.
Unfortunately, I think he's already dead.
Wait, someone's coming after you?
There's no telling, but I'd say someone's heading up here even as we speak.
Mr. Helmut, sir!
Mr. Alberto guy is smart. Kill the guy with the gun, then give the gun to the loose end. What do you think is going to happen? Fingerprints. Because now everyone's going to think that she did it. And she's exactly in the same position as Tenma is. The fuck am I watching here? Kill him. Kill him now. Do it.
Tell him.
Do it.
You have to tell him to run away.
Oh, fuck.
Hurry, go and tell Tenma now. Tell him, damn it!
Ah.
Lady!
I said go tell him!
But your leg, you've been shot!
Don't worry about me, go!
Hang on! Who's shooting at us?
God, this kid.
Did you get him?
Oh
I'm
my,
not
shut
sure,
the
but now's
fuck
your
up,
chance
kid.
to run for it.
Oh, please, someone kill this kid.
Get going!
But I can't go!
Shut
We're out here in
the
the open!
fuck up,
I can
bro.
help you.
Listen, I can handle this, just go!
No, you can't! We need to go and hide! Quick!
Well, well. Looks like I was wrong. She didn't want to kill Tenma after all.
Yeah, I guess she's fucking crazy and obsessed with him. She wants that dick. You know, she wants that Asian dick. She wants that Tenma dick. Okay? That's all it is. The lengths a woman will go for some Tenma dick, okay? God.
Are you alright, ma'am?
Jesus, shut the fuck
I'll
up,
be
kid.
fine. But I think he's already heading up the hill on his way to the villa.
Not a chance. I would have seen him from here. There's really
Why?
only one path.
Why? It's not like this Alberto guy. I don't even know if that's his name. I think his name was something along those lines. It's not like he has any reason to kill Tenma or the other guy. Wasn't the whole point to bring Ava here so Ava could kill Tenma? That was the whole point. Why would he be going up the hill to Tenma? It's not like he wants to kill Tenma. I mean, maybe he does. Maybe he has some sort of secondary objective. But I thought the whole point was that he was bringing her here.
To get all the way up to that house.
What are you talking about?
I've explored this whole mountain, and this path is the only way up there. All the other paths lead to cliffs no one can climb.
So then if we guard this trail, there's no other way Roberto will be able to get far enough up the
Roberto.
mountain to get to-
Not Alberto. Roberto. Okay? Let me just write that down.
Roberto's after Tenma and he wants to kill him.
You know Tenma?
Why?
So who are you, ma'am? Are you a friend of his? What you laughing about, ma'am?
Don't make me sound so old. Stop calling me ma'am. Now get out of here, kid. You get up there and tell Tenma. Tell him to run away quick.
But ma'am, I mean, lady, you're bleeding.
I'll be all right. You just get up there and warn him.
But your leg looks like it's bleeding a lot. Tenma
But
must
you're
have-
bleeding. Oh, but you're bleeding a lot. Oh, so? Hello? Kid, Tenma's the doctor here. Do you have medical knowledge? Can you help her with the fucking injury right now? No? You standing here does nothing. Stupid kid. Literal stupid kid. Literal dumbass. She's telling you, hey, go up there, get help. Basically. Even if she says, tell Tenma to run, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. You staying here does nothing. Literally nothing. Your best course of action, go up there, get Tenma to come and help. Or something. Anything. You staying here does nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Those gunshots. I bet he's headed down here to take care of that guy.
But that's not good. Roberto wants Tenma to come down here and try to save us so he can kill him. Don't you see it's a trap and we're the bait to bring him here?
But what can we do, ma'am? If we try to make a run for it with your leg, you might bleed to death.
So just what are you to Tenma anyway?
I'm his friend. What about you, lady? Aren't you a friend of Tenma's too? You must be, because even though
Just
you're
say no.
really bad, you're still trying to save him.
Do you like Tenma?
Yeah, I like him a whole lot.
What exactly do you like about him?
Lots of things. What do you like about him?
I know you're there. Crawl around all you want, but you'd be pretty stupid to shoot me again. I already told you. If I die, that picture of Johann as a child that you want so badly will automatically be sent straight to the BKA. I mean it. This is your last warning. If you ever want to see that photo, then you'd better get the hell out of here right now.
So that
Dumb.
photo you've got.
Dumb. Really dumb. Okay, first off, this whole situation is a little bit bullshit, I feel like. First off, she got shot in the leg, which means Roberto, whatever, same thing, would have known where she was or seen her, right? Then they're like, oh, we can't really crawl, and, you know, she's having difficulty standing, obviously, for obvious reasons, which means Roberto would kind of know where they are, right? But assuming that they somehow maybe, I don't know, got some distance, or maybe Roberto lost sight of them, now yelling like this will just signal their location. Like, literally.
Is something he really wants.
It's a lie. And it might not work. He's too smart to fall for such a trick.
Lady, are you feeling all right?
I'm starting to fade. I've
Lady.
lost a lot of-
Lady, are you feeling alright? Oh, blood? Oh, you're hurt? Oh, maybe I should have gone 7 hours ago to the one doctor up the hill who could maybe help. Lady, are you hurt? Oh my god, I think you're hurt by the, I think you have, I think you have like a little, boo-boo on your leg, are you hurt, lady? You like Tenma? You know, I'm not that annoyed. It's just kinda, I don't know. I just feel like I'm annoyed at the fact that this child exists.
Now go. Well, get out of here. Save yourself.
I can't just leave you. Tenma's on his way.
He would have been here by now.
He's gotta be headed.
Yeah, he would have been here by now if you had gone and get him.
I mean it.
Look, there's no way he would ever come to save me. Nothing but a waste of time.
Peter! Peter, where are you?
Tenma, I'm over here.
Just stay there! I'm coming to get you, Dieter!
Don't move! If you try to come get us, there's a man here that's going to shoot you. That's why he's come here, Tenma, to kill you.
Wait, I know that voice, but it can't be.
Tenma, this lady's a friend of yours. She's been shot and she's bleeding a lot.
It's Ava.
You can't die now, not when I'm so close. I'm handing you over to the police, Kenzo, so you can rot in jail for the rest of your life. You hear me? You've got decades of suffering ahead of you. I want every waking moment to hurt for dumping me.
Stop shouting. You're
Huh? Huh? Ava? I'm gonna call her Alzheimer's from now on. For dumping me? Huh? Last time I checked. Last time I checked. If we roll back the clip to around episode 1 or 2, I don't know, I don't remember. Last time I checked, you dumped him, you dumb bitch. Are you stupid, or did the universe change when I wasn't looking? Huh? I want you to rot for dumping me? Huh? Hello? Alzheimer's much? And no, when she was like, oh, you think we can try again? Even though I've slept with 17 men since we broke up, or since I dumped you, you think we can try again? And then Tenma was like, no, you know, just move on, Ava, and then left. That's not you getting back together, so he couldn't have dumped you. You weren't together in the first place. God. You know, every time I think that maybe Ava could be slightly redeemed, she's Alzheimer's, okay? She has Alzheimer's, okay? She's just, I don't know. I don't know if dementia, like, causes you to forget things, but, like, I think it's Alzheimer's that causes you to, like, forget things, right? You know? I'm gonna call her Miss Alzheimer's from now on.
straining yourself.
Hey, Dieter! Just tell me if you can hear me, okay? Can you tell where the shooter is?
No, I don't know!
Dude, at this point, Tenma's also kind of a dumbass here. You're, again, signaling your location. You would already know, if he was smart, he would already know that Roberto is most likely moving in on his location right now.
I've got no clue where he is, or even if he's still here!
Stop yelling to him. I need Tenma alive.
Hang in there, he's getting close!
He's not coming, Dieter, you're wrong. He would never come to my rescue. It's all over for me.
Don't die, please!
Why would he ever want to rescue me?
Dude, he saves criminals. Why wouldn't he save you? You clearly don't know him. And he's dead. He's dead.
Kenzo. What's all this? Why'd you bring me out here?
It's time for lunch. Your leg has been healing up nicely, and I thought you'd enjoy eating lunch outside in this beautiful sunshine. You're a lucky woman, you know?
What do you mean, lucky?
Just that. The guy who shot you was a real pro. He knew what he was doing, and there are security cameras everywhere. He also knew this villa would be guarded by experienced men, so it would be like he was attacking an alpine fortress. That was the reason he used you.
Hold on, what do you mean he used me?
It's simple. He must have figured that a pretty woman making an unexpected visit would have a much better chance of getting all the way up here than he would. But when you betrayed him, his whole plan was sunk. He had no plan B. There were no other options for him. So he got out of here quick and cut his losses.
So then he got away.
That's right. We searched the whole mountain. You were lucky to have a great doctor like Dr. Tenma treating you.
So is Tenma still here?
No, he already left.
Where to?
Think he said something about going to Munich.
Munich, eh?
Let's see if you and I can enjoy this chicken. I got a feeling you're like me. I bet it's been a long time since you sat down and enjoyed a meal in peace.
I'm expecting her to go, so where's the booze? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this episode was kind of weird. Just overall. So I assumed that Alberto was just taking Ava up to this mountain because Tenma was there. Because he knew that Tenma was there. Like, this whole scenario was weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, if we assume, as a theory, right? If we assume that Tenma is the target, Roberto wants to kill Tenma. Okay, he knows that he's up here. And his idea is, okay, so Ava also wants to kill him. Okay, let's send Ava to kill him. But then she betrays him. Then she gets shot by Roberto. And he's still there. Right? They don't get far, but they're still kind of in the area. So I suppose the only thing I can think of is that Roberto is afraid that the high security on this mountain is all going to converge on this area. Right? Because of the gunshots and stuff, that they're all going to converge on this area, and eventually, it's going to be bad for him, right? He's not going to be able to get away. That's the only scenario I can think of to kind of explain what happened. And so, him waiting until Tenma showed up to help Ava, kind of, I guess, too big of a risk, right? If he waits too long, and maybe Tenma is not the first person to arrive, but the guards are and the security is, then it's like, okay, it's too much to handle. And so he kind of pieced out earlier. If I think about it that way, then things make sense. Now that I'm thinking about it, it actually kind of starts making more sense. It just felt a little bit weird to me that he would have just left. Another thing, I suppose, is that now Ava is kind of in the same situation as Lunge, which is like having almost died, but then Tenma uses, his medical abilities to save them, and now they kind of almost owe their life to him, but they're still going after him. I would imagine this is gonna be kind of a turn to them becoming his allies, I'm guessing. Tenma having done some good things for them, essentially saving their lives, will probably be the kind of turning point to convince them that he is not Johan, right? And that he's not the bad guy. I will say this felt a little bit too... how do I say this? Forced? Because, like, while this plan of Roberto's kind of made sense, why even shoot Ava in the first place? Like, at all. Right? Once she betrayed him, why even shoot her? Right? So, for instance, right? You see this moment here? Right? Bear in mind, Ava got shot right over here, right? Which means Roberto was watching this exchange and hearing what was being said, right? So, logically, I thought he shot her in the leg purposefully so he wouldn't die so she wouldn't die immediately, so that the boy would go and get Tenma, and then Tenma would come, and then Roberto shoots him. Right? And that's what Ava thought as well. She thought that was the idea. If Roberto was like, oh shit, the high security might arrive before Tenma, then why would he even shoot a gun that was loud? Why would he shoot Ava? Right? Why would he shoot Ava and then realize, oh shit, well now the security most likely heard that and they're gonna come and swarm the place. So if shooting Ava was never a plan to lure out Tenma, then what was the point of shooting Ava in the first place? Huh? Right? My point is that there's just a couple of things that just occasionally don't really make sense. But regardless, I mean, it was a good episode, albeit kind of forced. It felt like, in many ways. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in episode 25 of Monster. I'll see you next time.